Hey, what's up? Serpentine here, taking a look at the multiplayer shooter Evolve, developed by Turtle Rock Studios, the same guys behind the Left 4 Dead franchise. Evolve offers two unique playstyles, with Hunters providing a first-person shooter element, and the Monsters providing a third-person brawling element. And it's all in a highly competitive atmosphere that is just as enjoyable to watch as it is to play. Evolve is one of, if not the first time we have ever seen a multiplayer game with one person versing a team of other players in the AAA market. This new kind of gameplay has caused quite a lot of interest to the game, and rightfully so. Pitting 4 human hunters against a massive monster is fantastic fun and requires skillful play from both sides to be successful. With only the one game mode available during the beta on PC and what I imagine to be the main competitive game mode, Skirmish has 4 hunters trying to track down and stop the monster before it reaches level 3 and starts wailing on the power core. The cat and mouse gameplay creates tense situations, with global arenas only just missing, monsters employing misdirection tactics, and more. The hunters are composed of 4 classes: an assault, trapper, support, and medic, each bringing their own unique equipment to suit their roles. During the beta weekend, 3 variations of these classes were available to play and will be available as defaults for when the game officially releases. While these variations were still tasked with the same job of, say, trapping the monster or healing teammates, they actually do play quite differently. Comparing 2 of the medics, Val and Lazarus, they both have the task of keeping their teammates alive. However, a Val player will stay with the team, providing constant heals that slowly bring characters back to health, while Lazarus players will always be hiding in the background, waiting to quick revive fallen teammates, boosting them to full health almost instantly. These different types of play are most noticeable with the medic and support classes, whereas the trappers and assaults are more cemented into their roles and only have some small mechanical changes. While the game could have completely ditched roles, it does create more balance in the game in exchange for hunter uniqueness. On the monster side of things, well, this is where the developers' creativity really shines, no longer tied down by human capabilities and their roles. While the first available monster, the Goliath, is somewhat standard with its physical attacks, it's the others, like Kraken and Wraith, that really shine. Whether it be lining up that perfect Kraken lightning strike or abducting the hunter's healer as Wraith, these unique abilities look awesome and make you feel like a badass when they hit. Unsurprisingly, some hunters work better against certain monsters, and some monsters work better on certain maps. A good example is the Kraken. This monster excels on open area maps due to the fact that it can fly, and due to that same fact, it makes land-based utilities like ground harpoons, mines, and turrets almost useless. What will be interesting is how the game deals with competitive games. Will the monster be selected first and shown to the hunters to counterpick, or will it remain a total blind pick as it is now? Having a vast selection of monsters and hunters will keep Evolve interesting to play for a very long time. However, I think there are some ways the business model could be improved. The game will cost $60 to $70 on release, depending on where you live, and will contain the monster DLC Behemoth free, at least for the pre-order purchases. Additional content for the game will be priced around the $20 mark for hunter packs and single monster packs, a price tag that is quite off-putting when you combine the original game's cost. Turtle Rock has been wise enough to offer additional maps free of charge so as to prevent community splitting that is evident in other games like Battlefield and Call of Duty, where map DLC is prevalent, but perhaps not wise enough or perhaps not confident enough in their product to see its potential as a growing esports title. This could also be a problem with 2K Games' involvement with the company, and if it is, it begs the question why Turtle Rock Studios abandoned Valve as their publisher, especially considering Valve's success in the esports market with Dota 2. While these expensive price tags will earn the company a profit in a much shorter time, it will also cut out quite a chunk of the potential players, as is already evident on social media with people deciding to turn away from the game until it receives either a considerable price drop or all of the game's DLC is available in one purchase. I also think more of the development team's time should be spent on creating more monsters, because at the moment you have 12 hunters to 3 monsters, and due to the hunters only being able to deviate from their roles ever so slightly, monsters provide a place to be unique and can change how hunters play without having to add more hunters, but that just might be the MOBA player in me expressing itself. As for extra features in the game, there are worldwide leaderboards available divided into separate characters and roles, so you can compete with others for the top spot as Bucket or as the Kraken if you want, and compare multiple different statistics. As you play more games, you will start gaining achievements, or accolades as they're called in this game, that will in turn unlock new badge icons for you to use and customize yourself with. These badges are only shown in the lobby at the moment, however I wouldn't be surprised if you could place them on your hunter's armor or embed them in your monster's skin later on. Evolve is incredibly fun, with almost every game coming down to the wire. This sort of nature to the game makes it just as fun to watch as it is to play. Unfortunately, there is a massive wall to the entrance of the game, in the form of a $70 price tag and a $20 plus DLC cost. Even with the wall in place, I think the game will do great early on, but the future of the game, say 6 months to a year after release, is still up in the air and will come down to future decisions from both Turtle Rock Studios and 2K Games. That's been my player preview for Evolve. The game will be officially releasing February 10th. If you want to find out more about the game, check out the links below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.